Never quite know whether it's started or not, so I'm live now. Okay, good to see you all. I'm Katy-K, and today's a day where I'm going to be doing some messages of guidance for those of you who want them. And for some of you, you may have read my newsletter this morning, and if you did, there's a little secret in the newsletter that's going to help you get a reading today. And that was just for me to see how many of you are actually reading my newsletters. And so if you have read my newsletter today, you will have a bit of an advantage. Raman, hi Katie, hope you're doing well. General reading, please. Hello, Alessandra. Good to see you both joining me, and thank you for joining me. I was saying before, but I wasn't sure if I was live or not. Today's a special day. It's my son John's birthday, and he's 27. Hard to believe 27 years ago I was giving birth to John. And he's 6'4", and it never ceases to amaze me how tall he is compared to me. But with my husband being 6 foot, and my father was 6'4", I can see where the height comes from. And he's going to be celebrating in his own way. We had a special dinner with him and the family last weekend while we were in Brisbane, and that was really good. Hi, Ahmet. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Susan. And I'm going to write some names that I'm seeing that know the secret down to make sure that they get their reading. And Raman says, happy birthday, John. I'm sure he's going to love that. Susan says, hello, great to be back. If possible, is there anything I need to look out for in the next few months? Thank you. Susan, go and open your email and you'll know how to get that special preference. So I'll be preferencing those that read the email this morning. But once I run out of them, I'm going to be preferencing everyone. It's just random. When I see you come through, whoever I see, that's who I'm going to go to. So I'm going to be doing readings with the Modern Oracle deck. And if you ask a question, I'll be focusing with this deck as well. And the Modern Oracle of Essential Oils deck. I'm often asked, is this just about essential oils? No, it's not. That's the theme of this deck, the essential oils. But this deck is amazing. I created this deck because it's a little bit more gentler than the Modern Oracle, which does have some negative cards in it. And this one here, the message is already there for you. And so is the affirmation and the number. And within the little book, which I did in color this time, we have the meanings of the numbers for those of you who don't know them, and how the oils can actually help you, what they're good for. Also have messages within the image. We have the words up the top. I'll try and find one that shows a little bit more clearer. Maybe that one. See the words up the top? And you can join those words together when you're making a reading. And we have the chakra colors. So many uses you can use these, but if you don't write anything or ask a question, I'm going to be giving you guidance from the Modern Oracle of Essential Oil deck because it is pretty spot on. And both decks are actually, and they work really well together. Brandon says, hi, Katie. Hope you're having a great day. May I have a reading for my health moving forward? Okay, this is interesting. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Alessandra. I'm writing names down now for this so that I can go to those first. Hi, Trudy. Thanks, Ahmet, for wishing John a happy birthday. You would have seen his photo on my Facebook page today. A photo taken last weekend when we went for dinner with both our adult children and their partners. It was really lovely. Hi, Peter. Hi, Janine. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Lorna. Oh, my gosh. Hi, Karen. Hoping to see you in Tasmania at the end of the month and catch up with you. I'm lucky enough to be going to Tasmania. This is going to be my first trip interstate out of Queensland, and I'm a bit excited about it. I'm actually thinking I might plan to do some readings while I'm there. So if you're in Tasmania and you're wanting a reading, I'm going to start in Launceston. So contact me and we'll see what we can do. I'm only going to do a few because my husband wants to have time with me. This is about the best time we can get when we get away to have time together. But he's only joining me for a little bit of the trip so that I can do some work as well. Hi, Angelique. Hi, everyone that's joined me. I just want to say, anyone that had a random act of kindness last month, just let us know. How did we inspire you? Did we inspire someone to do a random act of kindness for you? So that was our theme last month, and I'm hoping people got into it. Every day we posted a new post with suggestions of how you could do a random act of kindness, because there's not enough kindness in the world, and there's a lot of negativity around with the floods and the war and many other things that are happening, and it's quite easy to get sucked into the vortex of all of that, and because it is quite overpowering. So, if you have had a random act of kindness, put in the comments, and if we inspired you, let us know, because that would be something I'd be interested in knowing. Also, we're releasing the Everything Modern Oracle. How do I call it? We call them archives, but since August, I've been teaching Everything Modern Oracle, which is a development class for anyone that wants to join me. And so in that class, each Thursday night, we go through a meditation, a guided meditation. We take a close look at a Modern Oracle card in depth, and I teach you all the little secrets and tips that are in there. And we also practice your readings in a really happy, fun atmosphere, so everyone has a bit of fun, and then I give each one individual attention where they get to ask questions about how they're going with their development and anything they need to know, if there's something I can help them with, or if they have questions about their readings or the deck. And so there's a lot of knowledge in these classes, and they generally go for a bit over 1.5 hours, and so there's 4 a month, and we've put these months together and we've made them into, you can buy a month of those classes. And also we've done a bundle as well, where you get to save quite a lot by buying the bundle. Now, they are unedited, they are raw. You'll get me pressing record halfway through saying something because I forget to press record. But you always get to do the meditation and the learning content. We just chat beforehand, and there's a chance for the students to chat after as well. So if you're interested in learning more about all the little secrets in the Modern Oracle, you can have the option to do that, to buy into those bundles. So there will be, for students that have been within it, have attended those classes, you will have a coupon that's arrived in your email or your mailbox that will give you a extreme discount if you wanted to purchase them, or you missed some of the months because you had other things happening. So check that out. That's what's being launched this month. If you managed to get your own little heart when you bought a deck last month as well, know that these were all programmed by me to work for your deck and to put inside your box with your deck to energetically clear and charge it for you. So that was another little thing we did last month. This month we're doing some different things. So my newsletter will tell you all about them as they're happening. And now we're sending out a Wednesday email newsletter that's very short and just brings your attention to whatever the special is, or the discount, or the promotion is. And so, this Wednesday was about me doing a Facebook Live to remind you. So I'm hoping that you have seen my newsletters, read my newsletters, and and you will be there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just looking to see that I passed on all the messages I was asked to pass. I'm going to let you know, my second book, I am progressing. It might seem a little bit slow, but I had this problem with saying no, and I've joined an anthology where I'm writing a chapter. So I'm doing that as well, and I'm doing a third book, which I just couldn't help myself. I started that as well. So I've got a lot happening at the moment, and I'm trying to do as many readings as I can. So I'm going to get started, and I'm going to start with Ahmet. I saw him come through. This is for Ahmet. Now, Ahmet, I'm just looking to see if you asked a question or not, or if you needed to know anything as I go through. Let me see. Am I seeing anything? No, I'm not. So I'm just going to get a general reading for you, Ahmet, and a message of guidance. So this is for Ahmet. It's a very talented psychic, and I know because I get to work with him sometimes. Now, let me see what we have. Ahmet, you got vetiver. There it is there. And it's about wisdom, maturity, and being centered. And it says things can't be rushed at this time, and you're going to have or need a lot of patience. Get yourself organized and prepared to take off. Now, your affirmation is I take as much time as I need to make the right decisions. So, when you get an affirmation, you just need to say it 3 times. I take as much time as I need to make the right decisions. So, that's your message for today, Ahmet. And I'll tick you off. Now, the next person I saw was Lorraine. So I'm going to do Lorraine now. Lorraine Watson, get a message for guidance. What does Lorraine need to know for this month? Okay, liberated, control, uniqueness, cilantro or coriander. So it's suggesting you work with one of those essential oils. And it says make the changes you have been wanting to make, and then you can blossom into the person that you want to be. There are a lot of changes coming your way that are leading to transformation. Your affirmation, I'm always improving and transforming for the better. So that's a really good one to have. So that's your message for today. Now I'm just going up to check out some more to see who else has tapped into the newsletter and knows what's going on. And checking to see Tony Chandler. Now, have you asked a question, Tony? When you do come through and you put the secret in the comments, if you have a question, ask at that time so I don't have to go looking for your question. Because if I've already done you, I'm not going to come back because it's not fair to everyone else. So, Tony Chandler, let's get a card for you. And your card is black or pink pepper. There you go, Tony. Forgive my nails. There you go. An offer is coming your way that may have conditions that are not favorable. Sometimes things are too good to be true. Be aware of people being untruthful. And your affirmation is I only attract positive opportunities and I am strong. Tony, what I want to say to you is there are some offers coming your way, but make sure you take the right one. There's something that you've been looking out for and wanting, and just make sure it's exactly what you want before you commit yourself. So there you go, Tony. Now having a little look to see who else knows the secret in the newsletter. And if you've got your newsletter, it's not too late to go and have a quick look to see if you can find out what we're all doing. Marianne Mazza, this is for you. Now, have you asked a question, Marianne? I can't see one. So I'm going to have a look and see if I can find, let me see if I can find you. I can't find you having said it, asked a question, so I'm just going to go ahead with it. Tony says thank you. That's so wonderful. Okay, so let's go. Marianne Mazza, pulling a card for you. Patchouli, there you go. It's about balance. You need to find some balance this month, and moderation and physicality. And your message says, don't let the scales tip in the wrong direction. Find some balance in your life and think carefully about your actions. Your affirmation is, I have balance in my life and move forward in a positive direction. So say that 3 times. And what I want to say to you, Marianne, is you do tend to take on too much. So try and find some balance so that there's more time for you. You're trying to help so many people. You have a big heart, and the kindness that comes out of you is well appreciated, let me tell you, and well recognized. I hope that helps you, Marianne. And now I'm going to see who else I've seen come through. What Italian restaurant did we go to? Oh, let me just, I know which one it is, but I keep forgetting. And they've got 3 of them in Brisbane. And it was, I'm just going back through my bullet journal. The latest thing I've been getting into is bullet journaling. And I love bullet journaling. Let me see, because that just reminds me of everything that I'm doing. And where I've been and what we're doing at Marinaris, it was. And we tend to do all our family celebrations there. Funny thing is, my husband says they should ask for date of birth and check you, because throughout the whole night, there's happy birthday happening. And he keeps going, I don't think it's their birthday. I think they've caught on, because you get a free dessert when it is your birthday. And they all sing happy birthday to you so lovely. And so I think that's what, people are catching on to that, but it's still a lovely thing to do. So that was the one for those that needed to know. And I would recommend it. It's really, really lovely. I tend to stick to the lasagna when I do go there. And so my family say I'm very, very predictable. But I say I haven't had a good lasagna since the last birthday, which might have been 12 months ago. And so they have a bit of a chuckle about that. Let me see. Who else? We did Marianne, and I'm just going further. Jenny Louise. Let's see if we get a message for you, Jenny. I don't think you put a question down, Jenny. I've not seen anything, and I'm just going through looking, because if you have asked a question, I need to know. Jenny, you asked, will this be recorded? Yes, it'll be straight up on Facebook. Janice, I'd love for you to visit Tasmania as well. So, Jenny, will I read professionally or paid profession? Oh, I love that question, Jenny. Okay, Jenny Louise, come on, Monorica, we're getting into it. Will I read professional or get paid professionally for my readings? This is for Jenny. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Jenny. And there you go. And yes, you are. It's just saying that have patience. You've been taking your time. It's not something you can rush at the moment, but you are improving and getting more comfortable with doing professional readings. And here is the money. It's definitely going to happen. When we get the money card, that is the money. So, Jenny, that's very exciting for you. I'm so happy for you. That is so good. Come and join me on a Thursday night, and that will help with building your confidence and getting you out there as well. And for those of you that are members of my Modern Oracle community, you get the opportunity to practice with many people on there. So that's a good place to start as well. Let me see, who else have I seen? I want to go to Peter Morford. Hello, beautiful Peter. I'm going to get a card for you now of guidance for the coming month. What does Peter need to know? You'll see I don't look to see. You've got Neroli, Peter, and it says there is an opportunity for you to develop and grow coming your way. This will be positive and beneficial to all those concerned. Your affirmation is, I embrace all my new opportunities that allow me to grow in a positive direction. I do feel you need to stay on your creative path as well, Peter, and be following on with that. And I do feel that you could be making greeting cards, personalized stationery, and really getting in with your art and producing it. And I think it will go a long way if you tap into it the right way and start advertising it on Facebook. That would be lovely. And you don't have to actually paint each one individually. You could get them printed from the original as well, and that would be good for you too. So now I'm going to check for another one and see where we're going with this. Here we go. Alessandra, good to see you. And some of you are starting to work out why people are getting preference. Now, Alessandra, I don't know if you asked a question. I'm just having a brief gaze, and if I can find it, that is good. And if I can't, I won't. Let me see. No, I can't see one. So we're going to get you a card of guidance from the Modern Oracle of Essential Oil for Alessandra. Pettigrain. There is a decision to be made. Be sure to consider all your options and choose wisely. Your affirmation is, I only do things the easiest way and always make the right decisions. And you can see there, judgment, decisions, pioneering. This is about making sure you do make the right decisions, but also looking into it and really thinking hard about it. and all the options that are there. You might like to involve your partner with this decision as well. And I do feel that's not far away. So, Alessandra, I hope that helps. Regina Bowers. Hi, Regina. And you want to know over the next 3 months, please. Okay, so I'm going to go to the Modern Oracle and I'm going to tap Regina in and I'm going to ask for a reading for the next 3 months. I'm going to pull one card for each month. So card 1, card 2, and card 3. Okay, so for this month of March, you just need to get more organized and tread carefully with what you say because someone could be offended. You are quite blunt and direct like I am myself, and sometimes we can say things and we only want to help the person, but it comes out the wrong way. So just be careful about that. You also need to meditate more and get in touch with your spirit guides. April's going to be a pretty cruisy month, and there may be talk of some sort of travel coming up for you that you want to do, but just take your time over all your decisions. And then May, you really need to watch your diet and what you're eating. So you may have relaxed a little bit, but there are some foods that are going to affect you in some way, and it might only be mild, but you might feel a bit down when you eat them. So just keep an eye on your diet, Regina, and that would be good. So that was for Regina. And Peter says, that's perfect, thank you. Oh, that's good. And who else have we got? Let me see if there's anyone else. And Kathy Graham. Hello to Kathy. I remember you telling me you're in the UK, and it's lovely that you have gotten up early, I imagine, to be with me today. So I'm going to get you a card of guidance from the Modern Oracle of Essential Oil cards. So if there's anyone out there that wants to be a distributor of my decks, just send us an email and we'll get all the information to you, how we can sell them to you at cost or wholesale prices, and then you can make money out of them as well and get them out and save other people postage. So let's see, Kathy Graham, Melissa, there you go. So if you have that essential oil, work with it this month. It's about being enlightened, risk, full potential. Now is the time to take a risk, Kathy. Get out of your comfort zone and do whatever it takes to get what you want. Your affirmation is, I will get out of my comfort zone to move forward positively in my life. And Kathy, I know that you do take some risk, but this really is a good time to get out of your comfort zone because there's some new opportunities coming your way. And just have a little think and then decide if you want to take them, but it is a good time. So, Kathy, I hope that helps as well. And Regina says, so on the mark as always. Thank you, Regina. So precise as always. I love to hear that. And if you don't get my newsletter, sign up for it. You can sign up for it at my website, which is just there. See that? www.katy-k.com. And then you can get my newsletter. It does help if I know you're reading them because we have promotions, we have freebies, we have offers. And when I release something new, there always is a discount so that you can be first in getting it. And that helps as well for you. Now, Jenny Louise says, so exciting, so exciting. Thank you, thank you. It really resonates. Oh, that is so good. I'm so happy with that. I love having the feedback to know where we're going. Sometimes it just feels a bit strange. I'm just sitting here and talking away. Ahmet says, thank you, Catherine Katy-K. Coincidentally, I pulled a card myself earlier today for something, and it was Have Patience card from the Modern Oracle deck. That makes a lot of sense. That was actually the card that we looked at on the Thursday night. So it's amazing that you got that. So Janine Brecken, let's see. What's going on for you, honey? I don't know if I've seen a question from you, Janine. Remember, if you have a question, put it down so I can go to that. So I'm going to get you a message of guidance, Janine. And I'm going to pull a card. Helichrysum. Now that's my opportunity card, and it says there's opportunities coming, but also it says let go of sadness from the past and allow your heart, mind, and body to heal. I look forward to the happiness in my life and I stay positive. And this is about you're getting a healing at the moment, Janine. And it's about, thinking about releasing the past and just persevering with all the projects that you're on right now. This is my golden opportunity card. And Janine, I have a healing heart meditation. It's only $10. And if you know the special code, you can get 10% off. But for $10, why would you? It would be good if you did that meditation. And once you purchase it, you can do it as many times as you want. It's yours. So just think about that. And it's at my website. You go there and then you go to where the courses and the meditations are. So I hope that helps. And I have now got Lorna Nichols. Hi, Lorna. Now, there's no message, no question there. So I'm just going to go and see if I can see anything. Lorna, let me see. No, not seeing any questions. Okay, so Lorna, I'm going to get a card of guidance now. For Lorna, I want to know, what does she need to know for the next month? The month of March. Cassia and cinnamon bark. There you go. Confident, attractive, valuable. Oh, it's a good one. Success is imminent for you. You are winning and will surely reap the rewards. Keep moving forward. Your affirmation is, I am a winner and I am winning. Everything I do is successful. This is my card of success. And you also know this card has a little hidden heart in it, which says that there are things that you are passionate about that you can be successful with. That's just one of the reasons for that heart there. So I hope that helps you, Lorna. Now, let me see, who else have I got here? And Tracy Hansen wants to know if she will be moving. Tracy, I do see that you will be, but I don't know that it'll be as quick as you expect. Now, let's go, Tracy. Will she be moving? It says you will be, you'll love it. It will be an improvement. There will be a mail that will help you with this, and you need to do it sooner rather than later. Don't put it off any further. Yes, there is movement should you want it. The only way you won't be is if you decide not to. Remember, I can see the guidance as it stands for right now. But if you didn't, if you changed your mind, that's okay. But if it's come up that you will be moving, that is because things are going to be improving for you with that move. So I hope that helps you, Tracy. Now, let me see. Margaret Caffin. Now, Margaret, I do think that you asked a question. So I'm going to see if I can find it. Let me see. Margaret asked a question. Where is it, Margaret? And I can see some of you are cluing into what was in the newsletter. I would love to know if inspiration and motivation will hit me seen. I have ideas but can't seem to get them going. Okay, this is for Margaret. What is stopping her inspiration and motivation? What does she need to know to get moving forward? I'm going to pull 3 cards. You asked about motivation and the motivation card comes up. That is how good the Monoracle is. There you go. There is going to be opportunities for you to have clarity to move forward, and there will be new things. And there is a motivation card, and it's saying you need to hurry up and get moving, and it's going to improve things. Okay, you're going to once you do get going, you're going to be really happy and you're going to love it. And so there is improvement there. There's opportunities coming up. You just need to start looking at what you really want to do and then chase it. Because right now you're like in a boat going around in circles because you want to go somewhere. You want to do something, but you don't have a clue exactly what. And so, and you're unsure about the things that you have thought of. So write down where you want to be. Do a new moon ceremony where you ask for what you want and then look at and go, this is what I really, really want. Ask the universe to make it happen and then look out for the clues and opportunities as they come. So I hope that helps, Margaret. And Shane Gordon Hello, Shane. Let me see. Shane, I don't know if you asked a question. If you did and you're there, just write it in quickly now. Write it as quickly as you can, and I will deal with it. But if you haven't, that's okay. I'll just go ahead. Tracy Hanson, thank you, beautiful. I love your newsletters. Oh, that's so good, Tracy. I'm glad you read them. Sometimes I'm writing them and going, does anyone even read these? So it's good to see that, you are. Janine says, thank you so much. I am really grateful for your guidance. Oh, thank you, Janine. That's so lovely. In regard to health, Shane, okay. So this is for Shane Gordon, wants to know what she can find out or how she can improve her health, knowing about her health. Okay, now I'm not a doctor, so I don't diagnose, but Shane, we're going to get some information about you. Okay. There will be a decision to be made, and it can go either way, but you need to make this decision about your health and choose to be healthy and choose to make some changes. There is changes that have to be made, and you need to just face what's coming up, but know that you are strong. And we've got paths here and we've got paths in this one. So it's saying that, you're someone that just doubts things and put things off. But I do feel that you need to go walking, see all these paths as well. You need to make sure you're getting enough protein in your diet. And you also need to start relaxing more and find the freedom to release anything negative. So meditating would be really good, but also doing meditations to help release the past, let go, and to heal. That would be really good for you. I do feel that everything can be improving for you with your health, but you really do need to look at your diet as well and what you're eating. That helps. I do feel also that there's just been a feeling, this overwhelmness where something doesn't feel right, but you don't know what it is. And you're worried that there could be something more than it is. So just look at improving in certain sectors, and that would be really good. Okay? I hope that helps, Shane. Chloe King, I'm going to you because your mother always, without missing a day, comments on my posts. And that way they stay relevant. I need people to comment on my posts to know that they are seeing them. If you don't comment on my posts, you don't have to do it every day like Karen, who's so wonderful. You get to see them. If you don't get to see all of them. And that's when you miss opportunities that are coming up. Okay, Chloe King, you're wanting to know about your love life. Is that right? Yes, love life. Okay. You've just got to find some balance. You're weighing up a situation as well, but your love life is going to be improving. There's going to be more comfortable, but changes do have to be made. You're actually making changes yourself and starting to feel different about things. And that's going to cause a bit of a transformation. There's nothing negative here. And I do feel that it's up to you now to just make sure that that things are even, that you are feeling that things are balanced, and just weigh up about where you want your love life to go, what you want out of it, because I do feel that there is comfort and a new change around you that is going to bring a transformation. So I hope that helps, Chloe. Big Mick Temple, Modern Oracle, do you see a house move for us, Katie? Okay, I always wonder about your name. It's such a different one to everyone else. I wonder if everyone calls you Big Mick. Anyway, let's see. House move for Big Mick Temple. Is it on the cards? What do we need to know? Chloe says thank you. You're welcome, Chloe. One, is there a house move for Big Mick? Ooh, yes, there is. There's the change. And it's actually going to go from drab to fab. It's going to be better. But you just need to check into what you really want, and you will love it, and it'll be an improvement for you. And it will also benefit your health as well, because there is some stress around you that you need to alleviate in some way. And you have been in two minds, but now you sort of made your mind up that you really want to do this. So I do feel that you will. Okay. Remember, I can give you the guidance, but it's up to you to take the steps. So Maya Temple. Let me write this down. By writing it down, it sets the intention of who it's for, but it also, I'm a bit of an airhead when I'm in this zone, so I forget who I've read for. So, Maya Temple, can I please have a general reading for the next 3 months? Okay, Maya, this is for March, this is for April, and this is for May. March, you need to trust your intuition this month and also start developing your intuitive gifts, your psychic gifts. Do a course. There's plenty on my website. They're as cheap as chips for what you get. Lots of value in them, but also start to believe and trust. And you can learn how to do that through my courses as well. April, you are thinking about traveling or planning some traveling, but moving on from a lot of things that haven't been serving you right. And you will, if you do this, see the golden cards, because the interesting thing is all 3 cards are golden cards. And this is a golden opportunity, this one. So there is a golden opportunity coming your way in March. And so you're going to be taking off with this opportunity and making things happen. And in May, there is money coming in. They're all positive cards. They're all gold and they're all good. So that looks really good, Maya. Now, Karen King, hello, beautiful. Lovely to see you. May I ask for a reading, please? And thank you. And will we move by Christmas this year to our own home? Okay, Karen, let's see what's going on with that. And Karen is the lovely lady that always comments on my posts. As soon as I see it, I go straight there. This is for Karen. Karen wants to know, will they move by Christmas this year to their own home? Okay, 1, 2, 3. What's going on here? Okay, yes, you can, but there's a bit of a frustration around it. You're just not all agreeing on everything. And there's a bit of congestion about moving forward, and it could be a little bit of battle by the end of the year. So you're going to have a little patience. And if you really want it to happen, take control. Make sure that you're proactive, really looking, and you get everything ready for this to happen, because you will feel like you're taking a bit of a risk, but it will be worth the risk if you can sort all the other stuff out, okay? I do feel it can happen, but you're going to have to really push it and drive it hard and get it all lined up. And if you do that, possibly by February next year, you can, okay? So it's just a timing thing, I think. Now, who else have we got? Let me see. Who has asked? Okay, Joyce McClure. Hello, Joyce. Joyce is a lovely lady, and she's very talented as well. Let's see. You said, I said yes to a reading, Katie. My question is in regard to my market stall. Will I be successful? Let's go, Joyce. Will Joyce's market stall be successful? Well, it just says that you have to let go something from the past that's holding you back a little bit, and just to disregard anyone that's holding you up, because yes, it can turn into a business, and it's going to be a really good opportunity for you to work at your market stall. So this can all happen as long as you just release any negativity, any doubt that you have about the past, and just get into it, and that will work for you, Joyce. Okay. Kathy Graham says, God bless you. Oh, thank you. That's so lovely. And now I'm looking for someone else. Alessandra says, thanks. And Marianne says, thank you, Katie. Much appreciated and blessings. Oh, that's lovely. What else am I looking for here? Anne Christine Johnson. Let's see, Anne. You got a long name for me to write down. Do you see a new live relationship in my future? Anne Christine Johnson. Is there a new live relationship? Now, live as opposed to the spirit world, or I imagine something that's going to be making you feel like you're alive, I imagine. So let's see what we need to know about a new live relationship in your future. 3 positive cards. It says you need to be comfortable about it, but your relationships are going to be improving. It's the right time now to get out there and find what you want. If you don't get out there, you're only going to meet repairmen if something needs repairing. You've got to be out there, letting people know that you're available and you exist. And the angels, have confidence in yourself, because the angels are going to help you with this. And they say, you need to honor yourself and believe in yourself. And you don't have to take just anything or the first thing that comes along. Look at what you really want, what you click with. You've gone through too much now to be just letting anything happen. And I do feel that this is very positive for you. And Jean Louise says, so exciting. Thank you. I think I read that one. It really resonates. That is good. Let me see. Who else did I miss? That has, we did Lorna. We did Janine. We did Tracy. Raman. Let's see. You can probably see where I'm up to in the feed. And so if I've missed you, just mention it again, but put your question in too. So Raman, let's see. Raman, you haven't put a question that I can see, so I'm just going to go with it. And this is for Raman deck. And I'm going to get a message, a card of guidance, Raman, from the Modern Oracle of Essential Oils deck. And when I say the essential oil that's on the card, that can only benefit you and help you. Okay, clove. And it says, this is time to stand up for what you believe in. Be firm, take control, and make it happen. Don't stand back and wait. You've got this. Your affirmation is, I stand up for what I believe in, and I am growing stronger every day. There you go, clove, Raman. So if there's something that you're really wanting, you need to dig your heels in and just make sure that it does happen for you, Raman. Okay, and that is a lot better for you then. Now, let me see. I saw someone else around the Raman spot that I hadn't seen there before, and I just want to make sure that I don't miss them. Okay, I'm seeing Fiona Goodwin. Hello, Fiona. Long time no see or hear. I'm just checking if you asked a question, because I'm not seeing anything. Let me see, Raman. Where are you? Not Raman. Forgotten who I was talking about now. Okay, need to go back up. And this is what happens. I turn into an airhead when I start doing all this. So just trying to see who I was talking to. I'm putting someone down I want to do, because I just saw that. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. If I just said your name, put yourself on the comments now if it was you, please. So I can see, and I'll go back to you. But this is the other reason I have to write them down. Okay. Right. Not coming to me. Okay, I'm going down to the bottom to see who you were. Just say it was me. Fiona. Yes. Fiona. And you're there. That's good. Have you got a question, Fiona? Just put it in if you have. Yes, Peter, I need an assistant. You have been the best, one of the best assistants I've had. I've had a few assistants, but you were great. And I've got to get back into having assistants. So, Fiona, did you just put a question in? If not, I'm going to go general for you. No question? You can't think of one? Okay, I'll just go general for you. This is for Fiona. Oh, general for the next 3 months. Good girl. There you go. Fiona Goodwin for the next 3 months. And this is for March. This is for April. This is for May. Okay. March, you need to focus on your relationships. Put time into your partner, your husband, and really look at making a commitment so that you guys can be even stronger and bond together. April, there's an opportunity coming your way, but you really need to check it out and just, be sure you can trust it. But there is some new beginnings coming your way, a fresh start, and you need to focus on what you're looking out for. I really feel like you're going to be getting into something big or investing in something. And it does feel like it's going to be successful, but you really do need to check it out, because there's the opportunity and there's checking the fine print, which can be on a contract, and there was the contract. This is something new coming in, something fresh. It may not be in the next 3 months, but it is coming. It may be sooner than you think even. So just be aware of that. Okay, Susan, thank you for letting me know about Fiona and Lynn Weston. That's so good. And I just saw someone else, Mandy Nimmo. I don't see a question from you. So if you have a question, just put it in, and I'm going to go to, where was she? Tess is my bestie, really. So, and she rarely ever comes on here, so I'm going to make sure I help her out. I feel as if my grandfather has been me the last few days, wondering if he has a message for you. Love, Tess. Tess, your grandfather is saying you can do it, you are strong enough, and that there is some changes coming in. He's being with you because he's giving you guidance as well. Your grandfather was very wise and actually knew what he was doing. He had a clue, and he says you do take after him in a lot of ways, but your brother takes after him more. And he's just enjoying your little journey, and it's more interesting than some of the others is what he's putting. He's having more fun with you. He says there's never short of drama and there's always things happening, but this is about guiding you on the next part of your life. So I hope that helps, Tess. Now, okay, so Susan, I can see you, Susan Oliver. You have got you've got it right, Susan. You've got the code. So that gives you all a bit of a clue. Still waiting to see if Mandy Nimmo puts a question there. Oh, Mandy's on the right path. I'm going to come straight back to you, Mandy. And Tess says thanks. So this is for Susan. Have you got a question, Susan? Not seeing one. No, not seeing one. Okay, so Susan, I'm going to get you a general card of guidance. And let's see, Susan. Litzia, there you go. Oh, you want to know next 3 months? Well, let's start with this. This can be March. And it says, let go of any doubt and confusion that might prevent you from moving forward. Find a positive direction that you feel confident with. And your affirmation is, I'm guided to be on the right path at the right time. I'm heading in the right direction at all times. That was March. Susan Oliver, and we're going for April, and we're going for May. April's going to be about focusing on your children. They're going to need support in some way, and you're the best person to guide them at the moment. It feels like they trust you and they are good kids, but it's just noticing them and spending time with them. And then May, something you're trying to manifest has the potential to be coming true in May. So go to the new moon ceremony and ask for what you want and manifest it. And the only way you can manifest is if you truly believe that you're going to get what you want. You have to feel it like it's going to happen. Okay, so I hope that helps you, Susan. Now I'm going back to Mandy Nimmo. Correct? Yes, you were down. You wrote something, Mandy. Am I on the right path? Okay, Mandy Nemo, I really feel you are. Now let me see. Hasn't been a smooth path though. Look, I've got to add to that. Well, you got a yes. So it starts with, I do feel you've been overwhelmed a lot and there has been some sadness around you, but things are improving, okay? Things are going better. You're just taking your time at the moment and try not to get emotional about some things. And I do feel that there is someone around you that's going to be coming in or is around you that's going to help you with some decisions that need to be made about your path, that yes, you are on the right path. So you can keep continuing. I feel like you've let go of some things that don't serve you, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Crystal Walsh, you're struggling. I saw that. So Crystal, let's see what's going on with you. Crystal Walsh, what does she need to know to get out of this struggle? Okay, Crystal, yes, you have been struggling, but know that happiness is around the corner, but you have to want to feel happy. You have to make that decision to be. There is a lot of crap happening around you, but things can get better. You have been battling, but things are going to improve. You just have to know that you are safe and you need to stay put for a little while and start to focus about what you want. You need to really be clear about what you want. And I do feel that it's like you've taken a few hits, one after the other, but things are going to be improving. It's about now wanting to have fun, looking to have fun, and not letting anyone else bring you down. There is an influence around you that's a little bit negative or a bit of drama. I'd try to minimize that if I could. It's not like you can sort of stay out of the way, but somehow avoid it as much as you can. But things will improve for you, honey, but you've got to get in that right frame of mind for that to be happening, and then that can happen. Okay, right, let's see. Let's see where I'm going now. Where are we? I'm looking for those that have put the Pauline Foster. Put the code in. Okay, Colleen. No question? No question. Colleen, I'll give you a minute while I look at someone else if you want to put a question in, honey. And if I don't see anything by the time I finish the next one, I'm just going to give you a general reading. Jenny Louise says, thank you for the reading. I have to this has been fabulous. See you next Thursday evening. Yes, you will. You will. Now, let me see. Who will I go to while I'm waiting for Colleen Foster to come in? And Kat Rogers. I'd love a 3-month read from the Modern Oracle, please, and thank you. You said the words. Kat Rogers. Okay, 3-month reading for Kat Rogers. What does she need to know? So here's March. Here's April. And here's May. March, it's about making some improvements around your home life and looking at helping those within your home as well, but knowing things are starting to improve in March after a bit of a bump. And in April, things are going to get really good. Make sure that you're eating correctly, but also in March, this is a lucky time for you. April, this is a lucky time for you. And in May, you're going to have some patience. Don't rush in because not everything is as it seems. And I do think that in April, if you do take your time and don't rush, things will pay off and you'll be successful. Right. So that is Kat Rogers done. Now, Colleen, does my husband have a message for me? Oh, sweetheart, let's go and see what's going on. Colleen Foster, a message from your husband. He does. Yes, your husband is around you. Your husband loves you very much, and your husband wants to apologize. And it's basically because you have been struggling with things, but also he needs you to know that he does love you. Things have been stagnating for a bit, and it feels like things aren't going anywhere, but things are going to be improving. There's something you've been thinking about doing, and to do it right now because you've been challenged with things. So it's time to just get moving. See, the alarm clock tells you to move quickly, and so does the motivation card. You've been finding it hard to get motivated, but things are going to get better. And he wants you to take his love. I generally don't do the mediumship on this because it's like, okay, I've got your message, go, but they don't want to go. And so if you need to, you can book a reading on my website, which is www.katy-k.com. There's 30-minute readings for 100, and there's 45 minutes for 160. So you can choose what you want. And I even have people that book 2 30-minute readings back to back so they can have an hour, or 2 45 minutes, which I think is a bit of overkill, but they do. And you can also book them to have one-on-one mentoring. It's the same price. Or if you need learning, or if you need a shove in the right direction, you can book those. Okay, so Colleen, yes. Kat Rogers says, thank you very much, Katie. Can I give Colleen a message, please? Peter, you can give Colleen a message because I know who you are, and I know that, and I trust you to give that message. Just put it in the comment section. Now, Pauline Taylor. Good morning, lovely lady. Would be nice for some guidance, please. Pauline, for you, I will give you some guidance. I'm going to pull a card from the Essential Oil deck because you haven't asked a question, but let's get one. Oh, this is good, Pauline. This is the money card, generous abundance, enjoyment. And it says, money and good fortune are coming your way, a good time to look for new investments and for ways to increase your income. Your affirmation is, money and blessings come to me with grace and ease. And this is very much about the money. And so if there's something you're thinking of doing, go for it. Okay. Now, Colleen says, thank you. That's so wonderful. And let me go on. How am I going for time? Let me see. Who have I missed? Sandra Norman. Have I done you, honey? Putting you down. Just wondering if you left a question, Sandra. And I'm looking hard. Not seeing anything, Sandra. Okay, Sandra, can I see anything? No. Okay, message of guidance. Sandra Norman, message of guidance for the coming month. Ginger, empowerment, persuasive, purposeful. You can do this, go for it, and move forward with your plans. You have everything going for you and will achieve great results with little effort. And your affirmation is, I can do anything. I am strong. I am invincible. I am successful. That's perfect. That's for you, Sandra. Lynn Weston, you've got the code. You want 3 months? Let's go. Lynn Weston, the next 3 months. Lynn Weston. Okay. Lynn, there's going to be some improvements coming up and improvements around your home as well. You have a decision to, and that's in March, okay? In April, there's a decision you have to make. And in May, it's about thinking about some sort of opportunity to develop further. And possibly it's to do around your work. And that will be good for you. Right. Now, Peter's left a message for Colleen, which I won't read out, but it's there for her to read. And Brian, if you haven't caught on, there is a code that you can put in, and that's going to guarantee I'll come to you if you get in quickly. Bridget Tickle Desha says, hello, lovely lady. Can the Modern Oracle give some guidance on my husband's work, please? Okay, Bridget, let's go. Husband's work. Bridget, wish I knew your husband's work. We'll go Bridget's husband. What do we need to know about his work? Okay, Bridget, situation is blessed. When this card comes up, it's the best card you can get. And it's saying situation is blessed, and what's going to happen is going to be for his highest good. But there is a situation where there is movement and money, and it's going to be a recharge of money, because that's my next card. He is feeling a little bit burnt out and needs some time out, but I do feel that this is going to pay off for him if he takes a closer look and he is bold enough to ask for what he wants, okay? And if you need any more, just come and see me, okay? Because I can't tell everything online because it's there forever, and some things need to remain private, okay? And I'm going to take that off, and that's probably someone reminding me that I need to stop, but I'm going to try and get rid of it, and hopefully they don't ring back. Okay, let me see where I'm up to. Sandra, Katie, is this recorded, please? My internet played up. Yes, it is. It's recorded for you. And someone is persistent, and I've got to somehow, yes, it's on hold now. Marlene Hack. No questions, so we'll just go straight into it. Marlene. No question. Look, you've got 3 good cards, and it's just saying that focus on your relationships. You are going to be safe and secure, and I do feel that you need to trust and trust more, especially around someone that's young around you, okay? There is a golden opportunity coming up for you. March, make sure you're committed to looking at your relationships. April, notice that things can get more secure around you. And May, there is a golden opportunity coming in your way. Now, I did mention to someone called Brian, Brian, what do I need to do to get a message? Have a look at everyone else and see what they've been writing. And that was in the newsletter. And that will guarantee you a message, because it's not fair to all the others that read the newsletter if I just give it away to you. I want to go now to Natalie Dudarko. And put your question down too, Brian. This is for Natalie. Card, please. Really been struggling of late. Natalie, card, just one card. So we'll go the essential oil deck. What does Natalie need to know? Natalie, energize, adaptable, flow. Your mum wants you to get moving. Do some exercise, but she's also saying move as much as you can to go forward. You've been feeling overwhelmed. You've been feeling there's been sadness around you, and you need to now get motivated and know that you're strong enough to get through this. It feels like you're having to prop others up as well, and that can be a little bit hard for you because who's propping you up? And your affirmation is, I am strong. I enjoy exercise that nurtures and strengthens my body and mind. But this very much is now, try and find your focus again and know that she's sending her love, okay? She calls you her dear little soul, your dear one. She keeps saying dear one and sending love, okay? She's got the little heart emojis coming up, and she wants you to know that you are creative as well. Okay, now, has Brian caught on yet? Where are you? Christy Dupain. And Brian, I'm really dedicated to giving you a reading if you put your question down too. Okay. Christy, no, general reading, please. Hard times at the moment. Thank you so much. Okay, Christy, let's go to essential oils. This is for Christy Japan. I hope I'm saying it right. Hard times at the moment. Okay, so I pulled 3 essential oil cards. And if you can see which ones these are right now, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to join the messages because that's how it works. And Chrissy, it's saying an offer will be coming your way that you need to have conditions but are not favorable. Some things are too good to be true. Be aware of people being untruthful. Now, this is for March. So just check everything out before you go in and check whether they're authentic offers or not. And then in April, it's okay to take your time. Just cruise along right now. Don't be in a rush to make any big decisions. And look out for opportunities for travel plans. And then in May, tread carefully and watch what you say, lay low and get yourself super organized so that you are prepared for anything. Break off all negative ties. And so they're the essential oils you can use in those months as well. Okay, right. Now, Brian hasn't come back. So, Brian, I'm getting you a essential oil card for you. Let me see where you are. Brian Ackroyd. Brian, the code's in the newsletter. Card of guidance for Brian Ackroyd. What does he need to know? Gratitude, completion, acceptance. There you go. There's your card. You're on the right path. Keep going. When one door shuts, another one opens. This can lead to improvement. Finish off what you have started. Not all endings are negative. Your affirmation is, I always successfully complete my projects in good time. Okay, that's a really good message for you to have. And there's some things that you need to finish off as well. Unfinished business is what I want to say. Now, where are we now? Did Marlene hack? Yep. Okay, let me see. If I've missed you and you did put the code in, I'm about to wind it up now, so just quickly put it in. You're welcome, Brian, and thank you. Newsletter has the codes if you want to get in there, but you were persistent, so I really wanted to help you out there. Sandra Norman, I forgot to get it. I've done you anyway, honey. You said good. And I think there's one more to do. I'm looking back. I've done most people. If I've really missed you and you're desperate, just quickly comment on the comments now. I need to point out as well, sometimes when I go back and look at the feed, there's heaps of people there that have made comments and I've not seen them at all. If that's you, I apologize. But I have the Catherine Katy-K Facebook page and I have the Modern Oracle Facebook page, and I can never tell which one the comments is coming from. So if you're not getting heard or seen, go to the other page and leave your comment. StreamYard decide who gets through and who doesn't. So that makes it just that little bit more different. And if you've got feedback on the readings, please put them in. I love to see the feedback. So I'm going down now to see who got in quick. Right, I've got 3. So I'm going to go Angelina, Muriel, Kylie, and Trudy. So I'm writing you down. Angelique. Muriel, Kylie. Angelique, you're happening. Muriel, Kylie, Trudy. Okay, that's it. Those people, put your questions in. And if not, I'm going ahead, just as I am. General reading for, it's not Angelique, it's Matthew. Oh, no, they're both there. Okay, let's go. Right. Not seeing any questions, but Matthew did say general reading, please. Matthew, getting a card from the Essential Oil deck. This is for you. Basil, It's time for a fresh start. Create that new beginning. It is never too late to start again and allow transformation. There you are. Your affirmation is, I welcome new opportunities that improve and enhance my life. Okay. Now, someone said something above that. I'll just tick you, Matthew, so I know. But someone said something. Who was it? Brendan and Karen used the code. Okay. I've got to add Brendan in too. And Karen Cunningham. Okay, now I'm looking to see if anyone just put their question. Muriel, wedding coming up, but I don't want to go to Canberra. Wow. Okay, Muriel Thurger, ticking you. Wedding coming up, but don't want to go to Canberra. Okay, what does Muriel need to know about that? Three good cards. It says if you really want to, you can do this. Now, you say you don't want to, but I do feel it would be beneficial if you did get to go, okay? And also the way you do it so that you don't offend as well, because I do feel that this wedding, they would really appreciate you being there. It's not like you're just a general guest, okay? And you can go if you want to, and it will be good for you. So again, it's still your situation whether you want to, but there are good cards there, and I do feel that it would be beneficial to go. Okay. And now Angelina wanted a general reading for her. Angelina, 3 cards. So here we go. March, April, and May. March, improvement to your love life. And I do think that there'll be improvement to a lot of sectors of your life altogether. And it's about appreciating the love of life that you do have. In April, I do feel that you may feel a little bit overwhelmed and there is a disappointment there, but you can get through this and make sure you're clear in your communications, and you'll be able to deal with the stuff that happens in March. Right, Angelina's done. Where are we? Trudy Jones, the next 3 months. Trudy Jones getting 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, March, things are going to be moving quickly. You need to get motivated, and I want you to focus on exercise and fitness. That would be really good. But it is a busy month for you in March. In April, there is an opportunity to come, but I need you to check it out totally before you take it on. Be aware of everything that's happening before you make a decision. And if you do that, it can turn out to be a really good decision. April, focus on that opportunity, because you've got 2 opportunity cards here. Opportunity cards, they either have the word opportunity or something is being handed to you. Now, this one says you're hesitant about it, but it can be good. And this is going to be a really good opportunity for you to grow as well, and possibly even looking at some sort of business or within your business. Okay, so that's Trudy done. You said the new thing. Kylie, the man I've been chatting with, can you see a future? Okay. Kylie, the man she's been chatting with, is there a future there for her, or is she wasting her time? So going to get 3 for Kylie. It's pretty good, actually. There can be a fresh start for you, a beginning. And it can be good, but it's something that you have to grow. It has to take patience from you. You can't rush into this. And it will be a positive change for you if you do take your time. It can be. And it's a time for you to actually work out what you want from this relationship, okay? And how you guys can blend together. So that was Kylie. Brendan. Did you have a question, Brendan, honey? Trudy Jones says, thank you. No question. Okay, Brendan, let's get you a card. Brendan, what's the question? Brendan wants to know about his health. Okay, Brendan, let's go. Brendan, what do you need? Well, you need more protein for starters, but I do feel there's been some sort of battle with you, and I do feel that you're tired, you're exhausted. but you've got good reason to feel that way. And you're sort of making a fresh start, but protein is needed right now, lots of it, and exercise, more exercise. I feel that also you feel where you are with your weight, it's sort of just plateauing a little bit. The extra protein, the exercise will kickstart it a bit more, but change it up a bit too. Look at that interval training. That would help you as well. So, when you're walking along, go into a little bit of a sprint and then stop, say 20 seconds each and each way, and just check it up a bit. But you need to watch your knees as well, Brendan. Not a doctor. It's up to you what you do with that. Karen Cunningham. Now, did you put something, sweetie? Nope. Okay, Karen. Okay, Karen Cunningham, what does she need to know for the next 3 months? So here's March, here's April, and here's May. Gosh, I saw these 3 cards come up before. Karen, March is going to be busy for you, and you're going to have to hit the ground running. Get motivated. You do need to do more exercise as well. April's going to be focusing on your career, and there's going to be some changes made, and I do feel that you'll be doing more work. And March, it will be time for you to just recharge your batteries a little bit, because after doing all that work, you're starting to work out, you have to work out how to juggle your energy so you're not draining yourself. That's Karen. Now, Tim, let's see what we got coming up for you. Hello, Tim. You must be up early too. And Tim Abbott. 3 cards. Let's see. For March, for April, and for May. Tim, there's a decision coming up for you about your work, and it is going to bring more money in, but you've got to decide which way you want to go. So in March, there's the decision, and it says that it's about making a change to what you're doing. In April, there's the work happening, okay? And it's sort of like your work gets a little bit of a recharge and starts moving, and in May, you'll start to see the money if you go that way, okay? Dig your heels in about something, because they need you more than you need them. And that is to do with money and making sure you're getting what you're worth, okay? I know you're a good soul and you're willing to help everyone and you're a fantastic tutor, but make them, show me the money, because it's there. I also feel with you, Tim, there's another project that you're doing, and possibly it is another book. So just look at that. And if you haven't thought of it yet, it is coming towards you, and I can see it. All right. So take care with that, and sending love to you and your wife as well over in the UK. Muriel says, thank you very much. Karen says, thank you. Great advice. Angelique says, thank you. Tracy says, thank you. Have to run. Lovely listening to you, Katie. Treaty says, thank you. And I have to stop because I've got to stop somewhere. Now, remember, I've started this new thing to see if you're reading my newsletters, where I'm going to put the code in. And if you are serious about getting guidance, find out what the code is before I do these lives. There is another one next month, and I will tell you the date at this stage, because you're going to get the heads up of when it is. And it is on the 9th of April. But I'm also thinking of just popping in and doing a few lives just on the spot. So keep an eye. I might not even tell you that they're happening. If I'm in the mood, I think I'll just do some and see. So follow my pages. Make sure you stay in touch. And here's the thing. You might get the code, but if you want a question answered, put it down. Otherwise, you're just going to get a general question answer. If you want something answered, do that. For all those that missed out, I'm sorry, but come in early and come in with the code. And I always try to do the ones that missed out. And there's people there that help me and remind me about who was missed out. Tess says thanks. Peter says great session, Katie. Oh, thank you guys. And it's lovely to see you all. And I look forward to seeing you all again. Look out for the fun things that are coming up. Blessings to you all and lots of love.